A root inside a root. Who's excited? Okay, let's get these roots out of here first of all and get this into power form because we know we need that. I'm starting on the inside and building my way out. X plus 3 to the 1/2. Sitting outside of it, a 2x. And then all that is to the 1/2. Okay, these are equivalent. A half power is like a square root, so this construct is the same as the original function. But now we can use the power rule on it, and we are going to have to. So let's get my orange rectangle out here again. First, forget about all the stuff in there. At the outermost level, this function is something to the half power. And so its derivative, using the power rule, is going to be 1/2 of something to the minus 1/2. Fair enough? Okay, now let's open the box and see what that was inside there. That inside piece is 2x plus 3 to the half, so I can just copy that in here. For now, I'm just copying. Times, now the math says, just do the derivative of what was inside there. Do this. Well, unfortunately, this is a product. It's 2x times x plus 3 to the half, and that means the product rule kicks in now. So we need a big bracket. And inside this bracket, I have to do first d second plus second d first. So let's see if we can do that. The first part is 2x. So far, so good. Then we need the derivative of the second part, meaning the derivative of x plus 3 to the half. That would be 1/2 x plus 3 to the minus 1/2. Can we stop there? Well, technically there's a step after that. After you do 1/2 x plus 3 to the minus 1/2, you have to step inside and do the derivative of what's in these brackets. But the derivative in here is 1. So if you forgot it, this time you would get away with it. In general, you should not forget it. And I'm going to put that 1 just to remind you that we did power rule on this piece, and then we had to do the derivative of what's inside. If this had been a 2x or a 5x plus 3, we would have had a 2 or a 5 popping out at this stage. So that takes care of f and g prime. Now, according to my notes here, we do g, which is x plus 3 to the half, and f prime, the derivative of 2x, which is just the number 2. Okay. There it is. The calculus is done, and now it's just a matter of cleaning up. What can we clean up in here? I'd like to multiply this half by this 2, but I can't because this 2 has a power on it, and that power is not shared by the half, so those two cannot combine. Here we just get 1/2. I can't do a heck of a lot with this piece. I'm just going to recopy it and hope that I find something else that maybe I can simplify. In here, okay, this I can do. We can do 1/2 times 2 here. So those just cancel. They're gone. And this 1 doesn't matter. I put it to remind you to do your chain rule correctly, but numerically it doesn't matter. So here we're left with an x and then x plus 3 to the minus 1/2. And from this term, I'll put the 2 out front where coefficients belong. X plus 3 to the half. And I believe that's the end of the line.